I remember the first time I tried cooking a fancy steak dinner for my anniversary. I spent a fortune on premium ribeye, only to accidentally turn it into tough, gray leather on the grill. It was embarrassing and frustrating. That disaster led me down the rabbit hole of sous vide cooking, but finding the right machine was a nightmare of confusing specs and overpriced junk. If you're struggling to choose, don't worry. I've tested the top contenders to bring you the best sous vide machines on the market. Let's dive in. Number 7. KitchenBoss G320 Sous Vide Cooker. When I first unboxed this unit, the immediate standout feature was its full-color LCD screen, which is quite rare in a market dominated by simple digital readouts. The build quality feels substantial, and the package includes a handy storage bag and a fixed bracket for attaching it to your pots. It's designed to look modern and high-tech, and the colorful interface certainly gives it a premium appliance vibe right out of the box. In my testing, I decided to use it for a simple batch of chicken breasts to see how it handled basic water circulation. Powered by an ultra-quiet brushless DC motor and pushing 1100 watts, it heated up my standard pot of water reasonably fast. The motor is indeed exceptionally quiet, which is great if you are running a long cook overnight and don't want a humming sound filling your kitchen. The chicken came out tender and properly cooked to temperature. However, during my hands-on time, I noticed a few drawbacks that placed it lower on this list. While the color LCD is visually appealing and comes with 20 pre-installed recipes, scrolling through this interface felt surprisingly clunky. The recipe feature actually comes off as a bit gimmicky, especially when you just want to manually set a specific temperature and walk away. Sometimes too much technology can get in the way of a straightforward cooking process. Additionally, the overall footprint of the KitchenBoss G320 is rather bulky. While the IPX7 waterproof rating is fantastic for easy cleaning, the large head unit makes it difficult to store in standard kitchen drawers. You will likely need to find dedicated cabinet space for it. Number 6. Greater Good Sous Vide Machine. This model immediately caught my eye with its incredibly sleek onyx black design. It strips away the flashy screen seen on other models in favor of a minimalist, modern aesthetic that looks fantastic on any kitchen counter. Setting it up was a breeze. You simply prepare your water bath, clamp the device to the side of your container, and use the straightforward top-mounted controls to dial in your desired temperature. For my testing, I went with a thick cut of pork chop, a meat that notoriously benefits from precise temperature control. The Greater Goods machine features an 1100-watt brushless motor, and it boasts almost silent operation. Throughout the 2-hour cook, the unit hummed away quietly in the background without causing any distractions. The resulting pork chop was juicy and evenly cooked from edge to edge. That being said, my rigorous testing did reveal a couple of frustrating drawbacks. First, despite the 1100-watt rating, I found that it lagged noticeably behind competitors when bringing a large multi-gallon water bath up to a high temperature. It took longer than expected to get ready. Furthermore, the touch controls, while looking sleek and futuristic, proved to be somewhat unresponsive if my fingers were even slightly wet, a nearly unavoidable scenario when working in an active kitchen environment. To wrap up my experience with the Greater Goods machine, it definitely has some redeeming qualities like a built-in temperature calibration feature and a timer that counts both up and down. However, it lacks any smart app connectivity, which is becoming a standard feature for monitoring long cooks from another room. Yedi Infinity Sous Vide Cooker. This device takes a completely different approach to design with its unique patented octagonal shape. Right out of the box, you are greeted with what they call a total package, which includes a hand pump, reusable vacuum-sealed bags, container clips, and a recipe book. It is an incredibly generous accessory kit that essentially provides everything a beginner needs to start cooking immediately, completely eliminating the need to buy separate sealing equipment. I put the Yedi to the test with delicate salmon fillets, eager to see if their heavily marketed Octisian technology actually made a difference. According to Yedi, the 8-sided design and 160 perforated openings push heated water against the container's sides to eliminate cool spots. I have to say, The 1000-watt heater brought the bath to temp swiftly, and the water flow was visibly vigorous, yet smooth. The salmon turned out exquisitely flaky, proving that the circulation system does exactly what it promises. What I really appreciated during the cooking process was the rock-solid build of the built-in clamp. It attached securely to a variety of pots and large plastic containers without slipping. The physical controls on the top are tactile and highly responsive, completely bypassing the wet finger issues I experienced with capacitive touch panels on other units. It's also impressively quiet, allowing for a peaceful kitchen environment even when running a long, hyper-precise cook. The value proposition of the Yedi Infinity is simply off the charts. While it lacks the Wi-Fi connectivity found in higher-end models, the physical reliability and the inclusion of all the necessary vacuum accessories make it a powerhouse bundle. Four, INKBIRD Wi-Fi Sous Vide Cooker, ISV100W. INKBIRD is a brand well known for their precision temperature controllers, so I had high expectations when unboxing this sleek, stainless steel immersion circulator. The build is straightforward and sturdy, and it is designed for simple, one-handed operation. Setting up the Wi-Fi connection with the INKBIRD Pro app was seamless, immediately bringing this device into the modern smart kitchen ecosystem. I decided to test its long-term endurance by cooking a batch of short ribs for a grueling 48 hours. The 1000-watt directional pump efficiently heated the water and maintained the target temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit with an impressive accuracy of 0.1 degrees. The 360-degree heating circulation prevented any temperature fluctuations. Being able to leave the house and monitor the water temperature directly from my smartphone gave me a tremendous amount of peace of mind during such a long cook. The unit itself features a bright, readable LCD touchscreen that is intuitive and easy to program if you prefer not to use the app. Many bundles of the ISV100W also include an excellent vacuum sealer machine with multiple modes for dry and moist foods. I used this included sealer to prep my short ribs, and the powerful 80 kilopascal suction ensured an airtight seal, which is critical for long submersion. It is a fantastic ecosystem of products working together seamlessly. Overall, the INKBIRD ISV100W strikes a brilliant balance between professional-grade accuracy and accessible smart features. The motor speed of 3,400 rotations per minute ensures ultra-fast water circulation, all while remaining absolutely quiet. Three, Anova Precision Cooker Nano 3.0. Anova has been setting the standard for years, and unboxing this latest iteration of their entry-level model was a delight. The first thing you notice is its incredibly compact footprint. At just 12.8 inches long, it is specifically designed to be stowed away in a standard kitchen drawer, completely freeing up your precious counter space while keeping the tool easily accessible. For my testing, I utilized the newly upgraded dual-band Wi-Fi feature to connect it to my home network. The connection was flawless, allowing me to browse the vast library of recipes on the Anova app. I decided to make some perfect soft-boiled eggs. I simply selected the recipe on my phone, and the app automatically sent the time and temperature parameters straight to the Nano. The new two-line touchscreen display is fantastic, letting you view both the current temperature and the remaining time at a single glance. Despite its smaller size, the Nano 3.0 packs 850 watts of power and a flow rate of 7 liters per minute. While it isn't the most powerful motor on the market, it easily maintained the exacting 0.1 degree temperature accuracy required for my eggs. The results were stunning, yielding perfectly jammy yolks and set whites. The clamp attached easily to my medium-sized saucepan, making it incredibly convenient for everyday smaller-scale meals. The Anova Precision Cooker Nano 3.0 ranks this high because it offers a premium, flawlessly integrated smart experience in a highly convenient package. While you might want a more powerful unit for giant coolers, the Nano is absolutely perfect for the vast majority of home cooks. Two, Anova Culinary Precision Cooker. This is the 1100-watt powerhouse built for those who take their cooking seriously. Pulling this device from the box, you immediately feel the superior build quality. It features a heavy-duty plastic and stainless steel construction, a highly adjustable and detachable clamp, and a removable metal skirt, that makes cleaning out hard water deposits incredibly simple. To truly push this machine to its limits, I set up a massive 16-liter container and loaded it up with a giant cut of brisket. Thanks to the upgraded 1100-watt heating element and an impressive flow rate of 8 liters per minute, the Anova brought that massive volume of water up to temperature shockingly fast. Throughout a marathon 36-hour cook, the dual-band Wi-Fi connection never dropped once, and the water temperature remained completely locked in without a single degree of fluctuation. The integration with the Anova app is where this device truly shines. Whether you are seeking inspiration for an ambitious weekend project or a quick weeknight dinner, the app provides step-by-step guidance from professional chefs. I loved being able to monitor the brisket from my office, receiving push notifications when the timer was up. The physical interface on the device is just as impressive, featuring a crisp 2-line display that is highly responsive, even in the middle of a steamy kitchen. This model hits the ultimate sweet spot for serious enthusiasts. It provides serious raw power capable of handling large batch cooking, rock-solid temperature stability, and a refined, user-friendly digital experience. It eliminates all the guesswork, ensuring that your expensive cuts of meat will come out perfectly tender and juicy every single time. One, Breville Joule Turbo Sous Vide Machine. This device is a stunning marvel of modern kitchen engineering. At just over a foot long and remarkably slim, it looks more like a sleek magic wand than a traditional kitchen appliance. The polished stainless steel finish is gorgeous, and its compact size means it easily slides into the shallowest of kitchen drawers. But don't let its tiny stature fool you. It is packed with groundbreaking technology. The absolute standout feature I tested was Breville's proprietary turbo technology. Powered by complex algorithms, this feature actively adjusts the temperature to push heat into your food faster, without overcooking the exterior. Using the Breville Plus app, I cooked a thick premium ribeye steak. Remarkably, the turbo function achieved edge-to-edge perfect medium-rare results in literally half the time it takes conventional machines. It completely transforms this from a weekend-only cooking method into a viable option for quick weeknight dinners. The design features are pure genius. Instead of wrestling with clumsy clamps, the Joule features a powerful magnetic base. I simply stood it upright inside my stainless steel pot, and it clicked firmly to the bottom, holding itself perfectly stable. It also supports hands-free voice activation. I was able to say to my smart speaker to set the Joule to 130 degrees while my hands were covered in messy marinade, and the machine instantly responded and began heating. Finally, the primetime feature blew me away. It holds your cooked food at its absolute peak doneness for a flexible window of time, meaning you can serve dinner exactly when you and your guests are ready, without any stress. The visual doneness feature in the app even shows you exactly what your food will look like before you cook it.